Hi, my name is Melissa Munoz. I have my friend slash colleague here, Samantha Rodriguez. She's been in the educational field for about 7 years now, and so she went ahead and she watched my video on my lesson, and so she's going to give me feedback on what she thought. So the first question is, based on what you saw, who was I teaching to, and what was I teaching?
After watching the video, it seemed to show that you were teaching first graders and you were teaching them phonics.
Yes. Um, was I going with the standard? Did I kind of go off of the standard that you saw, or?
No, I think you followed the standard pretty well. I think that there was a lot of fun interactive things, and that always is a good thing for students, especially little ones. So I think it was really went really well.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so, well, that goes into the second question actually. How effective was my planning and my teaching of the standard? Like, and then how well did I like collect data and use that to my advantage, I guess?
I think you did a really good job. Like I said, the using different media was really, really good. I like that you use Kahoot because it shows, if and when they get the questions wrong. And then I believe when you go back, you can see which ones were missed, right?
Yes.
So in the future, maybe use that to your advantage. I liked the video. I think that doing music is always really, really a good option because I feel like when you have a song stuck in your head, like it tends to help you remember certain things.
Yeah.
So I think that went really well as well.
Yay. Okay. So, moving forward, how do you think I could have planned differently to help like build the knowledge of phonics with my students? Um, and can I change anything to like teach the different levels of my students?
Yes. So when it comes to the song, I think that the phonics song is really, really great. We have a couple of different versions of phonics songs that we've used in the past as well. I feel like it's hard to get a good grip on like which song you should use because sometimes they have really good, like half of the alphabet is really, really great, and then the other half they're like words that we don't use all the time or they're such a mouthful, so it's so hard. So I would just keep that in mind. And then, like I said, for Kahoot, there were some incorrect answers that I saw, and I think you could have taken the opportunity to go over that. And I know it's different because of the pandemic right now, you weren't in an actual classroom, but just keep that in mind because you can always go back and use that as a teaching moment later.
Oh, okay. How can I modify, extend, or incorporate new levels of presentation, expression, engagement to my learners and to help relate their process in what I'm teaching to learn?
Yeah. For this one, I think that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the different academic levels. You can always use the like Kahoot game because I know there's a couple of different versions where you can put them in groups and things like that.
Okay.
So you can use that based on kind of where they're at. You can always change it. I know that in the video you used matching the words to the pictures. So that can be for your kiddos that are still starting out, still trying to get a good understanding of it. You can always do like words to syllables or things like that with your more advanced students, and just simply doing like just the words by themselves, no pictures, no other support. If you have friends with special needs or ELL learners, you can use communication devices, things like that. So I think that's a good start.
Okay. Is there anything else that you saw in the video that you think I could apply more to, or I don't know, like that you saw that you're like, oh, hey, I did that in my classroom. Or like, hey, this happened in my classroom. Let me try to apply it. See if she could apply it here.
I mean, like I said, like just with the different videos and things like that, there's always a lot of good stuff on like Teachers Pay Teachers. I feel like YouTube always has a lot of variety when it comes to the content that you can use. Like I said, just in songs alone, there was a couple of different phonics songs that we can use. You can always do phonics with like specific word types, like blended words, or like the versus the consonant vowel consonant words and things like that. So that would be really good. Like I said, in the Kahoot, I know you can do like a couple of different versions of the game. So just to kind of encourage that a little bit more, you can do groups of students, so they can do that kind of like on their own time, and just do kind of like a little quiz with each other. Things like that. And just don't forget to be just kind of checking in on their understanding. If there's anything that they have any questions on, just encourage them to ask those questions. And you know, there is a wrong answer obviously sometimes, but you know, like just tell them there's no like wrong way to like ask or to do this or anything like that. So yeah, overall I think you did really well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.